In the last video, we went over 7 reasons why people tend to avoid being authentic, and much of that comes from hyper-focusing on the negative. What many of us fail to realize is how much of an asset our authenticity actually is. So in this video, I'm going to give you 8 reasons why authenticity is in fact your greatest superpower. Welcome to the BU channel, where we do a deep dive into personal development and look at it through the lens of authenticity. I am Safiya, author of the book BU, Your Life Depends on It, the original volume, and the Transformation Journal. Now let's talk about 8 reasons authenticity is your greatest superpower. The first reason authenticity is your greatest superpower is individuality. In a world that encourages and rewards conformity, cultivating your own individuality is a superpower. While everyone else is focused on trying to fit in, you stand out by just being you. It takes a lot of strength to go against the grain, stay true to yourself, despite the world's every effort to force you into different boxes. You have this unique style, this creativity, this rare energy that comes so naturally to you, but because it's so rare in the world, it actually makes you a lot more special than you realize, and others can only dream to have such a brilliant mind like yours. Before we go any further in this video, I want you to write your affirmation in the comments. Authenticity is my greatest superpower. The second reason authenticity is your greatest superpower is influence. The greatest influencers set themselves apart in a major way, and as we just spoke about, you do this without even trying, and others see it. In this world, there are 2 types of people, followers and influencers. Followers wait for someone to create something that they can model after. Influencers don't wait, they create. They create something that's worthy of recognition. And because everything you do and create comes from an authentic place, it's worthy of recognition. You are worthy of recognition. It's not just your originality when it comes to how you think, but it's how you express yourself creatively. It's the energy you exude, even just down to how you live your life, makes you an influencer. The third reason authenticity is your greatest superpower is your ability to form high-quality relationships. As a person with a very clear understanding of self, you know exactly the people you need to have around you. You aim to be your true self at all times, so what people see is pretty much what they get. And because of this, you know that whoever is drawn to you is attracted to the real you. And I don't just mean romantic relationships here, I mean all types of relationships, friendships, family, business relationships. Most people conduct their interactions from behind a mask, using a carefully crafted but false persona. And as soon as they take the mask off, their relationship dissolves or goes through extreme turmoil. But you don't have these problems. You're consistent in your character and your discernment, so all of your relationships are built on a strong foundation of truth and integrity. They're built for longevity, and that is why your relationships are of great quality. The fourth reason authenticity is your greatest superpower is constant growth. Anyone's ability to grow is mostly dependent on 2 things. First is how quickly they're willing to accept what their current reality is. And second is how much they're willing to work towards creating a better reality. You are not afraid to face who you really are and look at your strengths and weaknesses from an objective standpoint. You accept who and where you are in life right now, while having a clear vision for who and where you want to be in the future. This is in your professional life and your personal life. Ultimately, you're striving for excellence in all areas of your life. And because you're internally motivated and pushing yourself to be better every single day, other people around you are also compelled to level up. The fifth reason authenticity is your greatest superpower is your vast potential. Because you've taken the time to study yourself in such great depth, you have this unique ability to tap into your highest potential. You're courageous, so you try many different things, and of course made many mistakes along the way, as anybody does. But what enhances your ability to access your potential is the fact that you're so willing to learn from your mistakes, and you do so at such an accelerated rate that you pretty much learn something new about yourself every single day. You use this knowledge of self to protect your strengths and work on your weaknesses. And that is why it's your greatest superpower. The sixth reason authenticity is your greatest superpower is adaptability. As we've just mentioned, you're in a constant growth phase and your potential is vast, and this puts you at an advantage in many areas of your life. Because your experiences have been so varied, you're left with a versatile skill set and a very wide knowledge base that you can rely on in any situation. You've become comfortable stepping out of your comfort zone, so much so that you can navigate unfamiliar situations with a level of grace and confidence that is completely unmatched. The seventh reason authenticity is your greatest superpower is resilience. To get to this point in your life where you're so self-aware, so confident, so tapped into your potential, you've had to go through a lot. But I know that you've emerged from every setback, trauma, and challenge stronger and even better than ever. And because of this, because of the fact that you've had to persevere and push through every negative situation in your past, you have this transferable resilience that you can use as you move forward in life. You don't regret your past, and you don't take it for granted either, but you use these past lessons to navigate and overcome any current and future life challenges. The eighth and final reason authenticity is your greatest superpower is a clear conscience. Because you are a person who aims to conduct themselves with the highest integrity, you have very few things to feel guilty about. Of course, you still take responsibility for your actions, but rather than torturing yourself with guilt, you understand and accept that mistakes will inevitably be made along your journey of growth and development. So you readily give yourself grace and understanding, which frees your mind to focus on your bigger goals and aspirations. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. I hope it left you very proud of your authenticity. If it did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Why is authenticity your greatest superpower? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Keep shining, and always remember, be you. Your life depends on it. See you in the next video. Bye for now.